Today, we went digging for answers after the SBI arrested a Warren County pastor accused of child sex crimes. Shelton Burkart faces several charges for child exploitation. He worked at Zion Global Methodist in Norlina. Good evening. I'm Dan Haggerty.
And I'm Lena Tillett. WRAL Sean Gallagher is now joining us live after speaking with church leadership about these allegations today. Sean, I know a lot of concerned parishioners there. What was their message?
Yeah, Lena and Dan, the church tells me they obviously do not support what Burkart is accused of in this situation. That's why as soon as they learned of his arrest, they removed him as priest of the Zion Methodist Church. On a Friday afternoon, the Zion Methodist Church sits quiet with its leader locked up. Shelton Burkart is charged with 10 counts of possession of child pornography, 5 images in total, including some of children in changing rooms. I went to the church for a response. The chair of the church council did not want to be interviewed on camera, but tells me Burkart was relieved of his duties last week and said, quote, "We do not uphold what he has done. It breaks our hearts. We're trying to heal from this tragedy."
It's really hard for it not to be alarming to communities at large.
Kristen Duranje with the child advocacy group Safe Child says stories like these make parents uneasy. Some pretty concerning allegations against him. What do you say to the public to put them at ease?
I understand the concern of the public because as a religious leader, they place their belief in that individual, they place their trust in that individual.
Acknowledging the severity of the accusations against Burkart, Warren County Sheriff John Branch wants the community to know Burkart is behind bars with a $200,000 bond, and the sheriff says investigators do not believe Burkart physically abused any children locally.
And we have not identified any area children to be involved. There were no crimes physically against children that have been alleged.
But Duranje says this can be an opportunity for parents to start those difficult conversations about body safety.
That is empowering them to talk about things that give them a uncomfortable feeling, empowering them to ask questions and to share information.
And Safe Child says parents should check any group their child's a part of to make sure they have protocols in place for their safety, things like background checks and training programs so that they can identify child abuse and neglect. That could be anything from a sports team, an after-school activity, or a place of worship like this in Norlina. Sean Gallagher, WRAL News.